And so this little boy, Zechariah, he grew up with his daddy being a priest in the temple in that time. And so he saw when his dad came home and when he rent his robes, when he tore his robes and he sat down and he mourned because their culture and their customs and everything they knew to be holy had been desecrated by this Roman general. And Elizabeth would have heard all of that. And these guys went into the priesthood. They remained faithful. They kept serving. And we want to say, why would you have remained faithful in all that time? Why? And then we pick the next verse up and the story up, and with a specific incident that happens. Look at this. Once during this time, Zechariah's division, okay, so there were 23 divisions of priests, and so Zechariah was a part of one of those. And so Zechariah's division was on duty, and he was, it says, serving as priest before the Lord. He was serving as priest before the Lord because he had been chosen by lot, as was the custom of the priesthood, to go into the temple of the Lord and to light incense. And this is very important. 23 divisions of priests, and they would basically cast lots. Basically, they would gamble to see which priest would go in, because at this one specific time, only one priest goes in to light the incense. And so with that kind of a system, a priest would sometimes only one time in his life has this honor. Huge honor, huge congratulations, man, that's awesome. You're going to do it this time, kind of a deal. And they believed that when they cast those lots, that God was in those lots. God was in that process to determine what priest would go into the temple that time. And so what he was doing is he was going in and he would go and light incense just on the other side of the Holy of Holies. In other words, you might want to look up what the temple looked like. I don't have time to go into it, but he would go into this temple, and there's the outer temple, and just beyond the curtain that he could not go into is the Holy of Holies, but he would light incense. It was a very intimate time. And notice what was going on while he went into the temple. When it was the time for the incense to be lit, look what happened. All of the assembled worshipers prayed outside. Interesting. They're outside. He's inside by himself, and he's just doing the priestly thing. He's just doing his daily duty. He's just doing what this honor told him to do, and he's in the temple by himself. And it says, boom, then an angel of the Lord appeared to him. And look at the response. Zechariah was startled.